Next.
Yeah, next please.
7-4. Bhumerapo nalo vayu Kammano buddhirevacha Ahankara iti yam me Binna praktira ashtadha So, what is he saying? Bhumi. Bhumi is earth. Apo, water. Analo, fire. Vayu, air. Kham, space. Mano, mind. Buddhi,
Intellect.
yeah. These 8 are what?
8 folds of you.
And ahankar. I forgot ahankar. These 8 are what? These are the 8 aspects. 8 aspects of prakriti. Yeah. So you have the mind, intellect, ego. That is really the ego, right? Earth, yeah. Water, fire, air, and ether. Yeah, these are the 8-fold aspects of the prakriti. Yes. So what does this mean? Everything is a permutation and combination of these 8. This whole body-mind complex is a combination of these 8. Got it? Somewhere intellect is more, somewhere intellect is less. Somewhere ego is more, somewhere it is less. Yeah. So the permutation combination, understand permutation combination, different percentages is different in every prakriti. And everything is just that. Everything, all prakriti that you see. Yeah, there is no difference. This prakriti has come out of
Purusha, Brahman.
Brahman consciousness. So basically Brahman has given birth to the prakriti, and for this prakriti to actually function, it gave a part of itself, a drop of itself, which is the Purusha. Yeah? So it's the Purusha running that prakriti. That prakriti cannot run by itself. Yeah? It dies. Yeah? This is called apara shakti. Yeah? So that means there's something which is para, which is beyond. What is that? The Brahman consciousness or the Purusha. Yeah? That which moves this prakriti. Yeah? So para shakti and apara. Yeah? So now we go to the next sutra which talks about para and apara. Apareyam ittastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhuta mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. So aparayam itastva anyam means beyond these there is another. Beyond these apara shakti there is another. Yeah? What is that? Prakritim vidhi me param. Yeah, it is param. It is a superior shakti to prakriti. Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho. He addresses him as Mahabaho. So Jiva Bhutam Yayedam Dharyate Jagat, which all the living entities are actually comprised of. As in, all the living entities move or exist because of the Parashakti, which is Purusha. 7-6. Etadhyonini bhutani
Etadhyonini bhutani
sarvanityupadharaya
sarvanityupadharaya
aham kritsannasya jagatah
aham kritsannasya jagatah
prabhava pralayastatha
prabhava pralayastata
etad yonini bhutani. All the living entities come from these two. Which two?
Prakriti and
Purusha
Purusha.
and Prakriti. Sarvani nityupadharaya. All of them, everything. Know this. Know this. He's emphasizing it. Padharaya, know this. Aham kritsannasya jagatah prabhava pralayasvatha. I am the creator, Kritsanya, the creator of this jagat. Yeah. Prabhava, the maintainer or sustainer. And Pralaya, destroyer. I destroy it also. Yeah. So, God or Brahman consciousness or Purusha. Yeah. You understand the difference between Purusha and Brahman, no? Drop of water and the ocean. So it is really the same. So basically the Brahman consciousness is saying everything has come out of me. Yes. All entities are born out of me. I only create them. I only sustain them or maintain them. Or I only destroy them. Now what is the need to say this?
Everything is Purusha, so
So
there's nothing to worry
changing.
about.
Okay, everything is changing and
He is in control of everything.
okay and
We are
And
everywhere.
he is different from the Jagat.
okay. Everything has come out of him and
I think to rest the doubt, because if you start telling someone, so why is there so much misery and why is there so much suffering and why is there death? Just to emphasize probably like death is also me, creation is also me, maintenance.
Maintenance of me.
got it?
Yeah.
There is no Satan sitting out there out to destroy God. All this is good in Manohar Kahaniya of yours, huh? In all your stories, this is fine. But really, God is the creator, He creates everything. He is the sustainer, He sustains everything, He maintains everything. And He brings along destruction too. When it's time, everything needs to move on. How will change happen? Yeah, things have to move on. How long do you want to live? Do you want to live longer than 80, 100 years?
No.
Too much, no? Change needs to happen. You need to get a new baby body again. Yeah, nice baby skin. Yeah, somebody else to take care of you for a few years. You don't have to worry about your finances. Yeah, few years of just bugging somebody else. Yeah. So change is required. He's taken care of everything. Creation, sustenance and destruction. Yeah. So that is why we say, no, God is Brahma Shakti also, that which creates everything. It's Vishnu Shakti also, which maintains everything, and Maheshwara, it destroys it. Yeah. So it is to remove your wrong belief that there is a Satan somewhere. Yeah, and he's out to destroy God. There is nobody like that. There cannot be an outside of God. Doesn't exist. Yeah, there is no outside of the Brahman consciousness. That's why Guruji was explaining in the video, na, that to understand Brahman consciousness better, they use prana. So prana is like an ocean of life. Then you will say, oh, there's no life on the moon. Say, no. There is life in other planets, not discovered by your Vignyana today. But it is there. Yes? Everything is an ocean of prana. And that Shakti that keeps all planets also spherical. Yeah? It's dark energy. That is also part of this prana. That is also part of this Brahman consciousness. Got it? So there is no outside of God. Where will Satan live, Bichara? Yes, no place only. No planet to live. Doesn't exist. Mythological figure. Got it? Be very clear about it. 100% crystal clear.
In chapter 8, they have mentioned there are so many levels, right?
Yeah.
Our Bhuloka comes in level 3. Below that also there is Patal and there are so many. And above that also there are so many levels.
Yeah.
So below this Bhuloka, whatever is it, doesn't negative energy stay there?
Yeah. Of course, there are negative energy. That is also
That's
God.
part of Brahman yourself.
Everything is a part of God. Yes, for that you have to come to Cincinnati to do chapter 8.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
In
It's
2
not
weeks.
too far.
Yeah.
Only in 2 weeks?
August.
Yeah. You have just 1.5 weeks. Bichara, he has to do the slides. No, that's why. Guys, all this credit goes to him.
Not the slide.
Srikar.
Yes, fine.
Your calendar is booked till next year, right? Completely gone.
That's why he's doing this.
Direct check. Yes, my dear Gyani.
It comes to bite you again.
Even that is the stroke of Guru Brahma, right? Everything.
ठीक है? Got it? God is the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. There is nothing outside of God, not even the moon or the planets or the outer galaxy or the multiverses. Everything is within God.
Is there a reason why he does these three?
He does this three. Some Leela, it's all a game. He's having some fun. He wants to enjoy.
But why did we get involved, Didi? I mean, initially everyone was enlightened. Why this all drama started initially?
Your fault. You said I. You said I. Remember? I made you do that process for this reason, so you would know the answer yourself.
I asked Guruji the same question. He was like, I said, Guruji, when was the first Manoj came? He said, ignorance has no start or ending. I was like, oh. Opposite values. Okay, Guruji.
Now करके बोला प्यार से बात
Ignorance doesn't have a start or ending. Yeah, exactly. No, there is no start or ending for this ignorance. It's like
Very beautiful.
चलो next. (7-7) मतः परन्तरं नान्यत् किञ्चित् अस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव मतः परन्तरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति. Higher than me, there is nothing, O Dhananjaya. There is nothing higher than me. Mai sarvam idam prottam sutre manigana eva. everything in the universe is connected to me. How? Like pearls are strung together on a thread. Yeah, they are all together, no? Like that, everything in the world is connected to me. Somebody who reads this and doesn't have the proper understanding of who's Purusha and who is saying this, that person would think, oh, Krishna is so egoistic. There is nobody higher than me. What does he think about himself? This is total ego, no? Yeah. So that's what the small understanding of people, manipulated Gita quite a lot, and such impressions of Lord Krishna have been made. Because they see Lord Krishna as a human. They are not seeing that the Brahman consciousness is talking through a body to us. How can God talk to us? How can God communicate to us? We are so limited. If we were fish, God would have to become a fish and talk to us that way. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Can you talk to a fish or explain something to a fish? Understand this. Exactly like that. God also is thinking, Arey Baba, how do I explain to them? Okay, I have to become a human being and talk in their language to help them understand this is all Maya and you are just getting stuck in Maya and come out of it. And to come out of it is helping you understand there is only one way. Drop the ego and unite with me. I am the highest. Now he has to say this in some way, na? Yeah. So don't misunderstand this. There is no ego here. Yeah. It is just proclaiming what the truth is. Yeah. So till now Arjuna has not got it. It doesn't go in. So then Krishna changes strategy now. Okay, let's explain in a different way. And what is the different way? 7-8. Rasoham apsu konteya
Rasoham Kaunteya
Prabhasmi shashi suryayoho
Prabhasi Shashi Suryayoh
Pranavah sarvavedeshu
Pranamah Sarva Vedeshu
Shabdake Paurusham Drushu
Shabdake Paurusham Drushu.
Ras. Really don't translate this only into English. Do you understand Ras?
Juice.
See, you translated into English to understand it.
Essence of elixir.
Elixir.
You close your eyes. Now touch the person sitting next to you, however far. Just reach out your hand. Yeah? And just experience the sensation you're feeling. Move your hand a little bit and experience the sensation. That what you are experiencing is ras. Are you getting it?
No.
It's not the touch. It is the experience that you feel inside when you touch. It is not the taste in food. It is not the taste of that gulab jam on your tongue. It is that experience inside that is the ras.
So, have any fasted, like a long fast? Has anyone kept
Have you
long fast?
done a fast?
No.
Once in your lifetime?
So,
Then
so after you
No,
fast, like a real fast, not a fast where I can have like 10 kinds of food that I can have.
Sabudana.
Like
Real
sabudana.
fast.
Real fast.
even water sometimes.
Yeah. If you've kept rosas, I don't know if you, but if you've ever kept a fast and the first morsel of food you eat, that morsel of food, you don't just feel it in your tongue. It's your full body that feels it.
Are you understanding? That is ras. The inner experience of it, not the external touch on the finger or the touch of the food. Yeah, even the rust that you get seeing the most beautiful woman, Aishwarya Rai, I don't know who else. Only Aishwarya comes to my mind. Give me examples. Whichever beautiful woman, there is a rust. Are you seeing this? That is rust. The experience is rust.
But again, the experience can create the memory, right?
We are not talking about that. He's saying, I am rust.
Oh, okay.
Now he's explaining to you who I am. Yeah. Like Arjuna, you are not getting this also.
Till now it was clear. Now it is even more confusing.
We want to see the Vishwaroop.
But he doesn't explain rust to Arjun, so Arjun already knew what rust meant.
See, in those days, like even in the days of
No buffet.
Buddha, like all that we are learning right now, all that was taught to kids in the first 14 years is to go to the ashrams. And besides history, geography, all that stuff, all these things were also taught intensely. So it was a given when they said these things, it was like a given. Okay, you understand this. So that's why they're just thrown, like these words are just thrown directly.
It's more like a reminder. You learn this in your ashram school, your gurukul. I'm reminding you now. I am that. You got it? So he's saying, Rasoham, I am that ras. In every experience, that sensation that you feel, the love that you feel, that is what I am. It is a sensation you experience. It is not the external object, not the experience of the external object. It's a sensation inside.
Maybe we get goosebumps, right? That's also a rust. Is that a
Yes. That is a rust, no?
Yeah.
Why will you get goosebumps? It has to be because of something, no?
Yeah, some experience. Yeah, great. Yeah, correct.
So he's saying, I'm not that external object, I'm the rust that you're experiencing.
Correct.
Essentially, that is what you crave for, right? You don't crave for the object you crave for the rust.
Perfect. Now you understood why he's saying it to you? You don't crave really for the external object. This is what you crave for. You want to experience the rust. He's saying, I am that rust.
Sensation.
He's the Gulab Jamun. He's not the Gulab Jamun.
The experience.
Yeah.
The dog who is chewing the bone, it's the experience he likes it, it's not the.
Perfect.
Everybody gets.
Everybody got it now?
Yes.
Everybody got it now?
Mm.
Not just intellectual analysis. Actually understanding. Yeah?
These slides are very good. Really. It's awesome.
He's very good.
Yeah, explains everything.
So, when we overeat, is that the rust we are
Again, yeah, you crave for this rust, but you connect it to that external gulab jam or pizza or parotha, whatever you're eating. Yeah, you forget that it is the experience of the Purusha that I'm actually craving for. So here he is reminding you, oh, that rust that you crave for, no, I am that.
So then, why are these things triggering all that us? Why can't we trigger it ourselves?
That's what he's saying. No, now make an effort to drop that gulab jam, that parotha. That is all prakriti, and you just come to the Purusha. When you actually start meditating, your real meditation, you will experience rasa. Then you don't need external rasa. Yeah, this is still not happening. Too much you are caught up outside yet. You have to drop outside for some time to go within and experience the Purusha. Yes, and it's very much possible for you. Very much. You just have to make that extra effort of dropping this asakti to prakriti. It's too much. That is why your meditations are much deeper in the silence course than weekly. Have you noticed? Why? No phone, you're not talking to anybody, family is at home, you are alone. For some time, mind goes on and on first day. But the second day, mind also gives up what to talk, what to think, what to say. Then you become more and more silent. And somewhere, one glimpse of the Purusha you get in some hollow and empty. Hai na? That is the rasa. Yeah? So go for more silence courses. I don't get anything from it. Yeah? It's for you. It's for your experience. Yeah. Next, Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayo. What is Prabha?
Radiance.
Light or shine,
Luster.
lust.
Can you see light?
Yeah.
Think again. Can you see light?
We see the objects which are illumined.
Perfect. You don't see light. You see objects that are illuminated because of the light. You cannot see light. Light is that which is not visible to us, but which makes other things visible. Again, physics class. Some physics is required, guys. You need to go back to physics. Yeah? Prabha is that energy that makes every object light up and for me to see that object. Yeah? What I see right now, sunlight, is not really light. It's not really that I'm seeing the light. I am seeing the objects illumined in this light. Yeah? This is again hardcore physics. He's saying, I am that Prabha, that energy in that to help you see objects. When light or that energy falls on an object like this computer, yeah, it gets reflected on my retina. Little bit you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah? That reflection that gets reflected, it goes back, I see the object. Yeah? This entire process which is happening, that energy is Prabha, which makes this process happen is Prabha. That is who I am, he says. Get it?
So in science classes we used to draw those 2-3 rays, right? To a prism. That is Prabha.
That you have to worship.
That energy is Prabha. You have a friend called Prabha? Tell her your name is very beautiful.
So then the sun is like, how do we distinguish light from sun? I mean,
The light is the energy. Yeah? Sun is not the light or the energy.
So if you think about it, what exactly is the sun? And this was something that I felt while just after the sun meditation. Sun is nothing but chemical reactions that are happening where you have hydrogen being converted to helium or the other way around. Right? And this fusion that's happening all the time. So, and it is a continuous process of trillions or quadrillions or gazillions of this every instance. And that's what you call the sun. But every single reaction ends in an instance. So sun itself doesn't exist because everything that you see, those reactions have happened and new ones are taking place. So in itself, the sun is not really existing.
It's a bundle of reactions. Chemistry lab. Remember? Bundle of reactions all together, clubbed together is what you call the sun. That which makes these reactions happen is Prabha. Getting it? Yeah. That Prabha comes down, just illumines this particular object. All that happens, the light reflects, I see the object. But all this is the energy of the Prabha. Clear? that I am Lord Krishna is saying. I'm not the object that you are seeing. Yeah? Or you think I am the sun or moon. No. I am that which illumines everything.
So the sun, moon, they don't exist actually. Some reaction happens and it is making us see it as a sun or moon.
Actually, you also don't exist. Matter only doesn't exist.
But matter is a part of Brahman, right?
Matter does not exist. It does not exist.
Guruji said yesterday that it's like a mosquito net, like when we see this only most of it is space.
Okay, our eyesight has a range. Beyond something, some range I cannot see. I don't remember the numbers, how much ever I by heart them. And above a particular range, I cannot see. Yes? So I have just this physical limitation. Yes? Now, what is really matter? Matter is vibrations. Yeah? It's not matter only. It's not a particle. Thoda sa physics again.
Wave function.
It's a wave. You've seen water mein waves? Like that, it's a wave actually, which is vibrating. Now these vibrations are so close and my eyesight is so limited that I see it as matter. But it is just very closely knitted vibrations. Matter does not exist, only vibrations exist. And in your deepest meditation, when you really go deep, yeah, in that absolute silence, you can actually feel your entire body is just a vibration. The body does not exist. There is no heaviness. You do not feel your body. It completely vanishes. You can experience, you don't open your eyes, you can experience everything just as vibrations, vibrating energy, and everything around is just energy. You can experience it. You don't have to open your eyes to see anything. Everything is just prana, vibrating. Too much?
No.
Yeah? It's matter does not exist. Simple. Yes? The limitation of this mind and eyes have made it seem that matter exists. Today even quantum mechanics is doing experiments which shows you that matter does not exist. So if you're really interested, today go home and Google double slit experiment. It will actually tell you how matter does not really exist. Only when you look at it, the wall is there. When you look away, the wall does not exist.
Even from the certain experiment, from nothing the mass comes, they keep on, like dissecting.
Yeah.
And from nothing, suddenly there is a mass.
Mass comes.
Then that's the reason they call it a God particle or
Higgs
boson.
Very interesting. Even science is coming there today. Okay, Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayo. Shashi is the moon, Surya is the sun. Yeah, I'm the Prabha of the moon and the sun. Pranavaha Sarva Vedeshu. Of all the Vedas, I am Om. Why Om?
The fundamental frequency vibration.
Why Om?
Sound of space.
Sound of space.
Sound of creation.
Everything. Yeah. The entire creation basically has a vibration which can be measured. Yeah. And that when you turn or want to translate it into human frequency so that we can hear, even our ears have a range. When to translate it to the human ear range or sound range, then we hear Om. Even the earth rotates, the rotation of the earth, the cycles per second is the same vibration as that of the Om. Yeah? So it's the vibration of the entire universe that is Om. Yeah? So why does this have significance? So what?
That's the
And
basis
the
of-
origin.
And
So that sound and
Everything
inside
is
us,
belongs.
like everything is same, similar.
I am also part of the creation, no? Yes. If it's the sound of the entire creation, I am also part of that creation. Yes. The problem has happened when I said I am something. I moved out of this pool of consciousness, had this big fat false ego, and I'm living in my own storyland. The day I drop all these attachments, this raga and dvesha to people, situations, and things, and unite in my deepest meditation with the Purusha, experience the silence. In your deepest meditation, you will experience the vibration of Om. Yes, if it has not happened, you have not experienced deep meditation yet. Yes, you will experience the vibration of Om. And the most important and the most significant thing of this is that to attain moksha, why we practice the entire lifetime Om? Last moment, when you're just about to move on, there's a window of liberation. In that window of liberation, if you are able to just move away from all the prakruti and be established in the Purusha and go into deep meditation and chant Om, actually experiencing that vibration Om, you will get out of the cycle of birth and death. So one chance is given to everybody. That window of liberation is there. But we are so busy bothered about my raga and my dvesha. He said this to me. Oh, you know my Swiss bank locker account number 72. Sonia, what? Nished. What window of liberation? You are going to be born in that locker as a mosquito trapped inside.
That's fine. Sonia, here's the number.
Yes. So recognize this. Very important. That is why Om is so important in all the Vedas. Got it?
What's the meaning of prana?
Om. It's a name for Om.
Sanskrit
Pranava.
also prana.
Yes, Pranava. This is Sanskrit. The universal sound. So don't practice Kriya for time pass. There's nothing else to do. Chalo, let me do Kriya. No. First priority. Meditation is my first priority. When you make that your first priority, that becomes your strongest impression throughout the life. Then how much ever you make money, name, fame, friends, family, whatever, everything you do in the world. But your strongest impression is what? Of silence, of meditation. Your meditation keeps growing deeper and deeper and deeper. And very easily you experience this vibration of Om. And at the window of liberation, you get out. It's a tangent out of the cycle of birth and death.
And that can happen at any time. We never know.
Window of liberation only. Window of liberation is at the time of death.
Death.
Only at that time. Shabda K. K is space or ether. What is Shabda? Sound or vibration. Yeah. Vibration or sound requires space as a medium. Yeah. So it's unbelievable. Science has just recently realized that there is sound in space. Yeah. Very recently, and this is there in our Vedas. Just imagine. Yeah. Go on YouTube. Recent videos are there. Sounds from Jupiter, sounds from the sun. Yeah. So there are sounds in space, and they thought there is no sound in space because what they thought in science is that sound is created by two air particles. Now I am speaking. Yeah. Because of my speech, the air particles are moving and colliding. That's how words travel from my mouth to your ears. Because of collision of the air particles, which is not wrong. But they thought that it is only because of air that it is happening.
Recently, they just like in the past couple of months, I think gravitational waves were finally proven that they exist.
Yes.
And they recorded a sound of that. It was in the Conan O'Brien show, I think. And I mean, they made it sound a little funny, but that sound was kind of similar to Om. I mean, that I don't know if you guys ended up seeing that thing.
Yes, it was a headline on BBC.
Yes.
It's not the sound which we hear in normal
Yeah, but
there are separate instruments to record that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they kind of interpreted that sound for us, how it's going to sound.
Because again, we have a range within which we can hear. So we use instruments to translate it into the frequency which is audible to the human ears. Yeah. So shabda, the word shabda, take it as vibration. Yeah. Not as sound which is audible to the human ear. You have to now expand your horizons, expand beyond what human limitations are. So this shabda is actually a vibration. That's why he's drawn a vibration there. Just to be very clear. Paurusham Nrushu. Yeah, it is the potency in Purusha. You don't know. Yeah. Basically, what does it mean? That which has the energy of procreation or moving ahead, moving the life, giving birth to the next life. Yes, that potency is in the Purusha. It is not in this Prakriti. Are you getting this? Yes, that potency of giving birth, you think is in the male or the female body. It's not in the Prakriti. It's in the Purusha. And in our language, I don't know why we use Purusha as male. It should be both male and female. Yeah, so it exists in both, in the female body and in the male body. Yeah? So this is that Purusha. So why it was called Purusha basically was the male Shakti. The male Shakti that helps the procreation move ahead. Yeah? So Paurusham Nrushu. In Purusha, in that Purusha, the potency to move life ahead is me. Not just the Purusha. The potency in the Purusha to move the life ahead is me. Are you seeing this? Now he's going above the power of Purusha. Yes, till now we were talking Prakriti, sensations in the body and liquidity in the water. All this is Prakriti. Now we are talking one level higher. Who gives the ability also to the Purusha is me. Brahman consciousness is talking to you. Yeah? 7-9. Punyo gandha prithviyam cha.
Punyo gandha prithviyam cha.
Tejaschasmi vibhavasau.
Tejaschasmi vibhavasau.
Jivanam sarvabhuteshu.
Jivanam sarvabhuteshu.
Tapaschasmi tapasvishu.
Tapaschasmi tapasvishu.
Punyo gandha. Punya, holy. Yeah, gandha, fragrance. Yeah. So he's saying, I am the holy fragrance. What is holy fragrance?
Pure.
So therefore, every
holy fragrance. What's the question?
What is holy fragrance? What holy fragrance?
Oh, the
There's
aura.
unholy fragrance.
The aura of the essence.
What do you say?
When you go near him, you'll feel.
Perfect. Excellent.
Easy
Have you?
prakruti.
No, really.
No, he just answered prakruti.
Oh yeah. But
When you go near Gurudev or any enlightened being, haven't you really experienced that fragrance?
different kinds.
Even if the wind is moving in the opposite direction and taking, you might feel the fragrance should move in that way. It is actually moving towards you.
Yeah. This time I noticed jasmine.
He is that fragrance. I am that holy fragrance. Yeah, he's not talking about the fragrance that comes from flowers and leaves and he's talking about that holy fragrance that comes from an enlightened being, somebody who has gotten established in the Purusha.
What is it written in the shloka?
Yeah, Punyogandha itself means the holy. Punyogandha prithviyam cha. I am, no.
Punya
Some things
is-
you have to, the punya word itself suggests that. Yeah, punya is not such a small little thing that you do one ihsan on somebody else and you're punyatma. Yeah. Every word in the shloka is very potent. One also word we cannot just take it as not important. Prithviyam cha, of this entire world. I am that holy smell. Basically, anybody from this prakriti unites with the Purusha. He can experience that fragrance, that holy fragrance, or that holy fragrance emanates from him and others can smell. But sometimes, see, you are very bogged with your mind, and your friend says, see, can you smell that jasmine smell, your Guruji? And you cannot smell it. Have you noticed? Because you are totally clouded. You also have to be open and connected to be able to experience it. Have you noticed you missed it sometimes? Somebody else got it?
Yeah.
You know? That day, your mind was fogged. You were not open. You were not connected. Yeah? It was not flowing. Yeah. And it's okay. But you know, you've experienced it at least once. You know what it is. Yeah? So he's saying, I am that punyogandha. I am. Yeah? That is why punya. He could have said pap, gandha. He didn't say that. Tejas chashmi vibhavaso. I am the cosmic light. What is cosmic light?
Hello.
Have you noticed?
The glow.
Yeah, you see the glow on Guruji's face, however tired he is. He must have done an 8-hour flight and then 2 hours journey to the Bangalore ashram. He should be looking absolutely tired and jet lagged, but he's so fresh and you see him glowing, sitting in that satsang still. You're wondering how, yeah, he just came from Europe, he should be resting right now. I would have fallen. And he's sitting over there all glowing, full of light emanating, cosmic light. Yeah? And it's not just Gurudev. See, I'm giving you Guruji because that's what, for me. But you have seen that with all other enlightened masters. Yeah? That's why if you see pictures of enlightened masters, you'll see the halo. That is what is the cosmic light. That halo that they draw. It's not mangadan kahaniya. It's not made up. Yeah? It's really something that you experience, that glow you can experience from the enlightened people or somebody who has established in the Purusha. Jivanam sarva bhuteshu. I am the life force in all living beings. Tapaschashmi tapasvishu. In all the tapasvis, I am the tapa. Now, understanding tapa is very important. There's one fake tapa and there is an authentic tapa. Yeah, I can be really fake. Yeah, just to show off, I can sit and do tapa fast. And what people do. You've seen in Haridwar, they take the hunter and they hit themselves, and then you go and give them money. Fake tapa. Yeah, some people fast. Yeah, just so that you say, oh, what a great person. You've seen this in movies also, no? What is that called? The word. Not even drinking water wala fast. Nirjala Vrat. I have kept this for this to happen. And then politicians do things like that for name, fame, votes. You've seen such things. Bhuk Hartal. So fake tapa. Now this is something, I gave you this example, these are loud examples. We also sometimes indulge in fake tapa, fake meditation. Go away from this room, I'm meditating. Not really meditating. You're sitting over there and thinking, but you don't want that person in the room. Fake tapa. Yeah? Sometimes you're just doing it to show off to other people. Sometimes to your mom and dad, you'll say, see, I'm so spiritual. You are nothing. Yeah, I'm your daughter's son. I'm teaching you. Fake tapa. Yeah? Wherever you are showing off, your tapa is fake. Yeah? Somebody should not even come to know you are meditating. That is the real tapa. Yeah? I am working on my mind. I'm working on my ego. I'm really doing my best so that, I don't get into ragas and dveshas. Real tapa. Keeping a control on my tongue. Not saying anything more than is required. Tapa of speech. Real tapa. Understanding difference between fake tapa and real tapa? Something that I do just to show off, to get appreciation, to get somebody's attention is fake. Something that I'm really doing for myself, for my spiritual progress is real tapa. Absolutely crystal clear? Yeah? Next homework for you. Recognize, do you indulge in fake tapa ever?
Yes.
Write it down, don't tell me. It's not for me, it's for you. Put it down. Put it down. You put it down?
So you when we chant in a group.
You could be faking it because of peer pressure. Oh, everybody's there, Art of Living people. What will they say? I'm a teacher, I'm not doing it.
Not me.
No. me. I'm talking about Ekta. I could be sitting here just faking or not meditating, looking at everything. Yeah. Drop. When you fake, who are you really fooling? Your own self. You're not fooling others. And your fake thing creates impressions in your consciousness. You become more and more fake. Yeah? It creates a negative impression in your consciousness. Stop being fake. Be authentic. Authenticity is a very important qualification on this path. The intensity of your commitment to do something on the spiritual path, your intensity to achieve moksha, liberation, or to even walk on this path and move from a nakaratmak to a vidhayak chitta. How intense is it? Yeah, that is one thing he said. It's very, very important. And second, he said is how authentic you are about doing it. Got it? We can be fake just to fool others. Yeah, actually we're fooling ourselves most of the time. Yeah, we can do it. Be 100% authentic, he said, and have that intensity. You will go at rocket speed. So recognize this. Is your tapa like this? Is it a fake tapa? Yeah? Is it just for show off? It's important. It's very important for you to really scrutinize inside. Yeah. This is where the beginning of Yoga Maya happens on this path. What is Yoga Maya? And you can get lost in the spiritual path also. You feel, oh, I can only be lost in the material world. I have moha maya, I have moha with children, with husband, with wife, with family, moha for my car, for my house, for my job, career. No. There is a higher maya than that. When you come on the spiritual path, you get into the bigger trap of yoga maya. Yeah, you start thinking, oh, I am so great. I am meditating. I am an art of living teacher now. Nobody like me.
In his language, it's blue star.
Blue star, total. Yeah. Next is I am a Swami. Yeah. I've had a friend come and say in Art of Living to me, you know what? Last night I got enlightened. It's like Swami. Yeah. All kinds of things can happen on the spiritual path. Yes. Yoga Maya. Very important for you to scrutinize inside and see, am I getting lost in Yoga Maya? Yeah. This is the first thing that starts happening. Fake.
Yeah, there are even many famous saints who got into the trap of Yoga Maya, like Ladikyon ke Chakkar mein, even though they're like established.
Yeah. You know who he's talking about. You've seen a lot of TV. Yeah. So be very aware. It can happen at that level. Yeah, you have to just start. How much Yoga Maya you can get into. Yeah. So start being aware. Am I fake or am I really authentic? And keep checking. Constant check. How a principal keeps checking, no? Big danda in the hand. You have to keep that danda on your ego and check. Because it's the job of the ego to get into this. Now we have gone from mind to ego. Ego starts this drama. I'm senior art of living teacher, 20 years. I don't need to meditate. You people, you all meditate. I don't need to meditate. Yoga Maya. Yeah, many things can happen. Many things. Even if you're not art of living teacher. So what if I'm not teacher? 25 years I've done spirituality. I know all the Bhagwad Gita shlokas at the back of my hand. I am great. Yoga Maya. You are trapped. Are you seeing this? Yeah, so it can happen to anybody, not just teacher. I'm just giving you examples. I usually throw them on myself. Yeah, so it helps you understand. Yeah. Move away from being fake. Yeah. What is real Tapa? What is real Tapa?
Centeredness.
Whatever happens in life, yeah, my graph does not go up or down. Yeah, there is an equanimity. Samadhi means what? Equanimous intellect. Whatever the situation is, however life is, always being equanimous. Maintaining equanimity is a lot of tapa. Needs lot of courage. Have you noticed? Yeah. However difficult the situation is, I cannot let my graph go down. I cannot get depressed or angry or I have to maintain my equanimity. Don't let the clouds fog my vision. I have to be absolutely clear and sharp and do the right thing that is required so I don't create any raga or dvesha or any karma. You need to be so sharp, no?
Yeah.
In the midst of something really volatile. Got it? That is why it is called tapa. Tapa literally means to burn or to bake. That's the literal translation. Tapna, Hindi. Got it? That is why observe, are you really following everything that Gurudev tells you? When you really start following, you realize, oh God, this is so tough. This is so tough, but I'm doing it. I stumble, then doesn't matter. I dust off, I stand up again I walk. I don't give in to any negativity. I don't get super excited when something comes my way. Even that, you will lose equanimity. Have you noticed? One little promotion, one little tag, one little medal here, ego becomes big balloon. You start rising up. You lost equanimity. If your graph goes up, you've lost equanimity. If your graph goes down in the dumps, you've lost equanimity. Where are you supposed to be? Equanimous. Understood now? To maintain equanimity requires a lot of courage. That is true tapa.
It is the
Got
same
it?
as Dvandva, what we taught in the last chapter. Is it similar to that?
Yeah, there is a dvandva. I don't go this way, I don't go that way. I will walk in the center.
That is
Same thing. Krishna explains the same thing in different ways. If you sincerely do all the 18 chapters, you say, what? Same thing you taught 18 times. Faking is very easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Tapa is
Difficult.
very difficult. Yeah. So if you're saying, oh, spirituality is not such a big deal, I don't know why people are saying it is difficult. Where are you? You know where you are. Huh? You are just doing puss thinking about somebody. Yeah. You're not really doing kriya. What are you doing? Thinking with your eyes closed. What are you supposed to do during kriya?
Breathe.
100% observe the breath. However difficult the drama outside has been that day. Yeah, 20 minutes I am nothing, I want nothing, and I do nothing. I close my eyes. Those 20 minutes, complete focus on the in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath. And not thinking about what Saujanya said to me, what Manoj said, what this person did and what he didn't do. That is not kriya. Then you are not doing tapa. You are doing thinking with eyes closed. Are you seeing what I'm saying? What is true kriya? It's really tapa. Making an effort to 100% be in the moment. Doesn't matter. The mind will go away, and you lose it, again you come back. Yeah? Again focus on the breath. Again after some time, because of bad habit, it will go. You bring it back. But if you don't make an effort to bring it back in full 20-30 minutes, you are thinking about what he said and she said. What is it called? Fake tapa. You wasted time. Yes, Guruji keeps reminding you in the Kriya if you remember. What does he say?
Bring your attention back to that.
Let the thoughts come, let them go. What do? We let the thoughts come. We don't let them go. We hold on to the thought. Immediately you jump and you hold on to the thought. And then next. And then next. And you create this big chain of thoughts. You didn't follow the master's word. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Stop faking your own self. Fake it till you... What? Fake it till you make it? It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work. If somebody told you it works, they were fooling you. They didn't have an answer basically. Bitter truth, but truth. No faking. No more faking. Be authentic. Follow the master's word. Has the master ever said fake it? What did he say? I just told you the two things.
Intensity and authenticity.
Intensity and authenticity. Master's words. Yes? Keep your focus very clear on the path. There is a lot of Guru Mandala around Guru. Yeah, this person says this person says this, that person says this. No, I am not getting caught up in the Guru Mandala. Focus is very clear. Did the master say this? Let me research. Let me understand. Let me make an effort. Yeah, let's follow the master. If you are very clear, your goal is very clear, whatever drama happens in the Guru Mandala, it will not take you away. Otherwise, many people say, oh, this teacher is doing that, that teacher is doing that, I don't want to be in Art of Living. Are those two teachers the face of Art of Living?
No.
Who's the face of Art of Living?
Purusha.
You follow the master. What are you doing? You lost out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do not be fake. Do not encourage being fake. You be authentic on the path. Clear? Yeah. So, being authentic is very difficult. Yes, but I will never ask you to do anything easy. Yeah. So we are done with this. Tapa, fake tapa is really that which is seen. Real tapa cannot be seen. Because it's internal, no? How much internally I am authentic, I am intense about the path, only I know. Somebody else cannot see my authenticity. Got it? What question, Mike?
Okay,
Tell them.
so when you meditate, when you do your regular meditation, you will let people know that you are meditating, right? How?
There's no need to show off. I don't go around announcing, you know what, I
No,
meditated 2
not
hours
that.
today.
I mean, no, not telling people, but and when you meditate, you will have to let people. I meditating.
At home, no, yeah. Just don't disturb me, I'm meditating. That's fine. That's not for sure. The intention was so that they don't disturb you. But when you go and you share with your friends, you know what, I meditated 1 hour today. 1.5 hours today I meditated. You see? I'm just throwing out examples. I don't know how else you do it. Yeah? You figure it out. Yeah? I'm just telling you what is there in the sutra. So he's saying, I am that authentic tapa. Yeah? The tapa I am, the baking, the process of baking. You sitting on that fire and going through that process of I have to maintain equanimity. Right now, the situation is so volatile. I can any moment open my mouth and break this equanimity. But let me be equanimous. Maintaining that equanimity here is required. Let me maintain it. When I'm going through that tapa, that burning is the Brahman consciousness. Got it? He's saying, I am that tapa. Now you understood why this line? Why to help you distinguish between the fake tapa and the real tapa? It's not the act of sitting and meditating. It is not the act of sitting here and listening to Bhagwad Gita. It is the effort you make in maintaining the equanimity. It's the effort you make in actually withdrawing from the prakruti and establishing in the Purusha. The effort, the application of this knowledge, that effort that I make, that is the Brahman consciousness, or I am that. Clear? Okay, so clear till here? Video 1 is clear? Absolutely.
Yes.
Any questions? All set? Let's take a restroom break and then we'll assemble for video number 2. But actually video number 3, Kalpesh. Got it?